Hello guys, this is pulsatilla nigrans family Ranunculaceae and animal common name. First thing is that in your exam, if pulsatilla comes as a drop picture, then you first indicated that introduction point, then after clinical, then after sphere of action, then after pathogenesis, then constitution, guiding symptom, then particular, then aggravation modalities. That is all about 9 to 10 points regarding pulsatilla. So first, pulsatilla nigrans in Ranunculaceae family, animal is common name. Animal is the prover, is you write in the introduction part. After that you go for the clinical, where pulsatilla mainly used in clinically. Pulsatilla is mainly used in diarrhea cases. Only you should mention the disease name. Diarrhea, there will be mumps, there is anemia, chlorosis, bronchitis, phthisis. This is 5 to 6 disease name you should mention. After that you go towards the sphere of action, means pulsatilla, which sphere we give pulsatilla. You can see the mouth, dryness of the mouth, eyes, GI, female. These are the important sphere. After that you go towards the pathogenesis, where pulsatilla is mainly actor. What is the pathogenesis? Mainly serious impairment that due to the pubertic age. After that the secretion is thick, blunt and yellowish secretion. These are the after anemia, chlorosis. After this so called pathological condition, the health is deteriorated never well since that period. Okay, pathogenesis complete. Then constitution. You from this pulsatilla constitution, how you will phlegmatic temperament. Okay, phlegmatic temperament. Here you can see the chilly patient, because aggravation is all are cold, that's why chilly patient. And disposition, that is yielding disposition. Myasm, sora, and mainly 3 myasm are background because it is a polycrystal. After that you go guiding picture. In guiding, first we include physical general. In physical general, these are the physical general, means adapted to women and children. First, serious impairment of the health related to pubertic age group, anemia, chlorosis, bronchitis, phthisis. All secretion are thick, blunt and yellowish greenish. Symptoms are ever changing. No to stool, no to chills, no to attack. 4 things: no chills, no to stool, no to attacks. Are only 1 hour is very well, another hour become miserable. Apparently contradictory symptom like ignacia. Then pain character like calibi, rapidly shifting from one part to another, drawing, tearing, erratic pain, accompanied with chilliness. More the severe of a pain, more the chilliness. Okay, then appear pain character, that is appear and disappear suddenly, acute, let off with snap, fast motion. There is aggravation like Rostock's. Then thirstlessness, it is a very all complaints are thirstlessness. The mom's disease, there will be in female mammary metastasis occur, in male that is a testicular metastasis. What about the sleep? Sleep is suddenly wake in the evening, do not want to get bed, but fast sleep restlessness. But when it is about to asleep, means when it is time to get up, becomes languid and unfreshness because sleep is incomplete. Reverse of nox vomica. After that, this is the physical general guiding point. Then mentally you will write weeps easily, almost impossible to detail all element without weeping, means then feels better by consolation. Lycopodium is when thanked he also weep. Then particular, first you will describe stage, character of the stage, that is location, upper eyelid, sensory character, that is eating fat, greasy, rich food becomes, means causation is eating fat, and location causation. Then mouth, there will be thirstlessness, the great dryness of the mouth is the chief complaint if occur. Then duration at morning without thirst. Toothache caused by warm things, heat of the room, emulsion by holding cold water in mouth. How can you remember? By brownie and copia having same symptom. GI, in the most importantly comes as a short note as well as long question. GI mainly organ sensation in the stomach, adapted means which people, that is a tea drinker. Gastric difficulties, causation rich food, eating rich food, cake, pastry, especially pork sauce, sight of the food or thought causes disgusting. Then occurrence at the morning. Then diarrhea. What about diarrhea? Diarrhea is only at night. Watery greenish yellow means character. If you say this is watery greenish yellow, very changeable soon after the eating, that is congestion. Fruit, cold food, ice cream causes diarrhea. Many comparison you should remember, these are the comparison given in pulsatilla. Then reproductive system, mainly it is a chief complaint is that protracted menstruation. Protracted menstruation is the chief means long duration, derangement of the puberty. Since puberty she is not well, menses is suppressed because of getting feet wet. Conium is there, Dulcamara is there, you should compare it. Too late, scanty, slimy, painful, irregular, intermittent flow. What is it? This is the character of the flow. Then with evening chilliness, intense pain, great restlessness, tossing about agony like aconite. Flow aggravation during day, delayed by fast menstruation. Then abortion, chief complaint occur due to the congestion, that is flow seizures, then return with increased force, pain, spasmodic, excited, suffocation and fainting. Must have fresh air. Respiratory, unable to breathe well, chilly in warm room. Extremity, nervous, intensely felt about ankle means ankle में पेन होना. फिर aggravation में क्या है? In morning, warm room, evening, general aggravation, lying on the left side, painless side, rich food, indigestible food, pressure on that side causes aggravation. Warm application causes aggravation. Heat is aggravation. Hot, like hot and chilly, because symptoms are ambulation by open air, painful side, cold room, eating, drinking, cold thing, that are. Relation complementary to calimure, Lycopodium silicea, sulfuric acid. Calimure is the chemical analog. Silicea is the chronic of pulsatilla. Follows and followed by calimure. You always remember, whenever a pulsatilla aggravation occur, if you give calimure within fraction of time, that is 10 to 15 minutes, the symptoms are relieved. One of the best remedy which is begin to treatment in a chronic case. Patient anemic, chlorati, have taken much quinine and tonics even years before. Elements from chamomilla, quinine, mercury, drinking sulfur. Follow gel after calibi, Lycopodium, sepia, silicea and sulfur. This is pulsatilla. We will discuss Rostock's Honeyman Pruper, Anacardiaceae family, poison of common name, mainly used in rheumatic gouty diathesis. Okay, this is you write in your introduction part. Then in clinically, where is Rostock's mainly used? Vertigo, then Rostock's is extremity rheumatism, backache, cough, then diarrhea. Okay, skin erysipelas condition, fever, nervous paralysis. These are the condition clinically we use. Then sphere of action, Rostock's mainly asked in the headache will be occurring in the mainly action is the extremities, rheumatism. Rheumatism is the main action. Then backache is the main. Then fever and nervous paralysis. Pathogenesis mainly it acts in the ossified tissue, cartilaginous tissue or muscular tissue, causing inflammation, stopping the inflammation and produce serous discharge, effusion and edema. Okay, constitution. In constitution, you should write Rostock's is as Rostock's weight. There will be overeating occur or chilly occur. That's why it is a very chilly patient. Myasm, psora, diathesis, that is rheumatic diathesis. Now, guiding feature. Guiding is the first thing we discuss in guiding, that it affect the fibrous tissue, especially right side than left side. Patient is great restlessness, anxiety, apparition, cannot remain in bed, must change position to obtain relief. Then restless, cannot stay in one position. Another thing that is not written in Allen, but you should write, that is Nash tries about restlessness medicine, that cannot stay in one place, must change the position. That is in mental anxiety, that is arsenic. For physical and mental both, that is arsenic. Aconite is only mental, Rostock's is both. Okay, mental anxiety arsenic, Rostock's is both, aconite is mental. Aconite is mental also. Now physically restless is Rostock's. Okay, now the restless cannot stay in one position, very sensitive to open air because it is a chilly patient. Hand, if covers out from it causes cough. What is the cough character? In particular, cough is that dry, teasing before and during chilly, means intermittent fever or typhoid fever, any type of fever, we use rhus, that is dry, teasing cough with taste of blood. In mind, you should write great apprehension at night, fear she will die, being poisoned. Dream, that is swimming, rowing, working hard at his daily occupation like brownia. Elements from single part straining, overlifting, particularly stretching high up to raise thing, lying on a damp ground, too much summer bath causes all the causation. Bad effect of getting feet wet, being overheated. Now particular, great thirst with dry tongue or mouth, that's why the corner is sore. We will discuss in, you can see in the after page, there will be right corners of mouth is ulcerated because of the dryness. Tongue also dry, sore, cracked, triangular, red tip is the marked picture of a rhus patient. Takes imprint of the teeth. Okay, now we go particular, that is headache. Headache sensation, feels loose when stepping or shaking the head. Sensation of a swashing in the brain. Stupefying headache. Tone, headache as if tone. Causation, beer, by drinking beer. Jargon means sad thing. Modality, that is aggravation by sitting, lying in cold. Amelioration by warmth and motion. Now diarrhea. Diarrhea, that is character, that is involuntary diarrhea with great exertion. Causation due to typhoid. Sensation, tearing pain, posterior part of the limb during stool. General modality is also indicated in diarrhea. Then male external genitalia is inflamed, erysipelas and edematous. You can see because its pathogenesis is that discharge produce serous discharge, effusion and edema. That's why there will be edematous growth. In the respiratory we discuss backache, that is pain in between the shoulder, swallowing during swallowing, aggravation during swallowing. Sensation as if stiffness, aggravation by sitting or lying, amelioration by motion or lying something hard. Then rheumatism, important, that is rheumatism, mainly left-sided sciatica. Sensation as if aching pain, lameness, stiffness, pain on fast moving after rest. Amelioration by walking or continue motion. Mainly side, that is left side, with heart disease will be found. Then paralysis condition we used, that is paralysis. That paralysis is due to the getting feet wet on lying on a damp ground. Exertion, parturition, sexual excess, typhoid. Sensation, limbs are parched along with associated with ptosis. Then fever, that is acute fever, typhoid form along with diarrhea, beginning of the typhoid. Involuntary diarrhea, there will be exertion, sensation as if tearing pain down the posterior part of the limb during stool. Then lastly erysipelas condition, that is vesicle left to right, yellow vesicle, much containing swelling, inflammation is found, burning, itching, stinging sensation of the erysipelas. Aggravation before storm, cold, wet, rainy weather, at night, after midnight, getting fitting wet while perspiring during rest. These are the aggravation. Amelioration by warm, dry weather, wrapping of warm things, motion, changes of position, moving affected part. Great character of rhus is that aggravation during repose, amelioration by motion. Complementary to brownia, identical to apis. Compare Arnica brownia, rhododendron natrum sulfur. Sepia is often quickly ameliorated the itching burning of rhus, the vesicle drying off in few days. Rhus is antidote, the simillimum, the potential remedy if given internally. It will only suppress the dermatitis, never cure if we use it topically.